That decision-making on the part of Governor Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey in Minneapolis did contribute to the death of Miss Good, because those two men incited Miss Good. How did they do that? Well, listen for yourself. Go.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons. No chance to mount a defense, not even a chance to kiss a loved one goodbye, just grabbed up by masked agents, shoved into those vans, and disappeared.
To ICE, get the f*** out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart.
You know, very early on in President Trump's first term, I discussed this with him, and I said, look, you have a case that you can make against these sanctuary states. The Justice Department can sue them for big money. And that's what should have happened. It did not. It didn't happen. But there's no question that Walz and Frey are inciting, all right, actions against the federal government. Of course they are. You can't deny that. Who could deny that? And this poor woman is caught up in that hysteria. Now on to the Trump administration. When you have a $9 billion fraud perpetrated by a number of illegal migrants from Somalia, when $9 billion is stolen from the American taxpayer, you have an obligation to send Homeland Security agents to the site where the $9 billion fraud took place. That's not an option. That's an obligation. Now, Walz and Frey, they don't care about the $9 billion. They looked the other way. They had to know. They had to know. And they allowed it. So you can't deal with them. They're in rebellion against the United States. So President Trump orders 2,000 ICE into Minneapolis to not only round up criminal aliens, and these Somalis who participated in this fraud are criminal aliens, but to impose a kind of order in Minneapolis, which is lacking. Though, if you want to make an equivalency, you can't, because the President of the United States, it could be anybody, there's an obligation to stop a $9 billion fraud. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets, and meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or placed in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.